Welcome to World's Finest, the weekly DC Comics review brought to you by Southgate Media Group. As always, I am Phil, and with me is the always lovely, always very opinionated, sometimes scary, Miss Little Hellfire.
This week was one of those weeks where I had to do everything in my power not to full on Lex Luthor. I read everything because I had to read for a couple of different sites, but there's only like 3 issues worth talking about in the post. That should tell you just how my DC week went.
Okay. Well then, where do you want to begin?
You read Robinson of Batman, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I want to hear your thoughts about it.
Okay. I like it. I guess I like it. I want to like it, but does it just... I like what they're trying to do, but doesn't it seem like for 3 issues they've been doing the same thing?
Yeah. And I guess
fighting with nobody.
He's or whatever for that crossover. So I mean, it's not really much.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I like the art. I want this to work, but it just seems like every issue he's fighting with nobody. He's interacting with some primitive tribe. Then we get a flashback.
It's like they were watching Arrow and said, "Hey, let's get into this."
They resurrected Talia, who didn't see that one coming. And then, and then the last page, you get that obligatory Deathstroke appearance.
Stop trying to make young Deathstroke a thing! Please!
Guess after the movie, they figure, hey, let's tie him to Deathstroke.
Nobody's gonna like that Will Smith Deathstroke. Oh no, it's Deadshot. So what are they even doing? I don't even know.
Hey, he was in the Damian animated movie. He was in Arrow. Let's throw him in.
Oh, sigh. I don't know.
The kids love...
I'm going to give him credit, though, and say that they're trying to grow him as a character. They're trying to give him some emotional resonance, and they're actually, like, giving him an atonement/redemption arc. So, like, I'm here for it, but at the same time, let's get some damn action and stop being so repetitive. That's all.
Well, like you were saying, maybe the crossover slowing it down a little bit, too.
Yeah, I definitely think so, because he is, like, the character, Damian, and, I mean, I can see why they're crossing over with We Are Robin. It's all in Gotham, and the bomb's ticking down and, like, everything or whatever for that particular thing. So, I mean, I get it, but, like, I don't know how I don't know where they're gonna meet. Especially if they keep this plotting pace at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why sometimes I think the crossovers hurt more than they help.
Yeah, but at least it does make these crossovers.
Yeah. Well, I give this one a 3.5. What did you think?
Ooh, ouch! Really? Oh, right. Out of 5.
What you want?
Sorry, it's out of 5.
Yeah, out of 5.
Wrong show. Yeah, I can agree with that. The artwork is really what kind of lifted it up from a 3 to a 3.5 for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
The penciling was great in this issue, my personal.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. There's only a few you want to read, talk about, but.
Okay, seriously, I'm just gonna say, like I told you guys, Dr. Fate was off my pull list, and he continues to be off of my pull list, but a lot of people found this week's story interesting, so if you are curious about it, check it out. Like, I've heard good things. I'm just out on it. I want old Dr. Fate back.
You did it? Yeah, you didn't read it.
I just don't talk about it. I didn't think there was any merit to it, but other people said it. So I just want to bring it up because I am very harsh about the fact of this new Dr. Fate, especially if he's seemingly an Earth 2 reboot that they'd already done. I still haven't researched into it. I don't care about Earth 2. Not anymore.
I mean, I thought this issue was a little better than the first 2, but I mean, he just needs to get on the ball. Let's get a costume. Let's get some mystical battles. Not every 2 seconds. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Let me try this.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, they're trying to
especially
to, like,
when it's
the young adult market. Like, 18 to 24, but if you just keep making somebody seem like a freaking schmuck and awkward, I don't know if that's really going to sit well with the audience. Like, yes, we want to see ourselves in our heroes, but we also kind of secretly want our heroes to be way better than us, right? Is it just me?
Yeah, no, you're right. And I mean, and with magic, and with Nabu in the helmet, wouldn't everything be more automatic?
I know, the retcon
Wouldn't have
that,
to
which
think
is
this
driving
hard.
me insane. Just
Uh-huh.
gives Zatanna the damn helmet.
Yeah, I mean, or just go old school. Give us, like, Kent Nelson or whoever. Someone.
The artwork was at least very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cover. Jumps
Yeah.
out at you.
Better than last month's.
Somebody's taking a poop on Dr. Fate. Do that.
Oh!
The writers.
Oh.
Anyway, what would you give this issue of Dr. Fate #3?
Like I said, I saw some little improvements in this. I'll give it a 3.
Better person than I feel. I don't think the site that I reviewed this for
I
will
know.
ever have me back for Dr. Fate. I gave it a 2. And I said that was genius.
A 2.
It's plotting. It's boring. This is not how you're gonna hook readers.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody picked up issue 1 and said, "Nah, son, not for me."
I mean, alright, people, all you creators out there, look at what happened with the Fantastic Four movie. Yes, we need some story, we need a cohesive story, but we need action
Not
too.
like the last page or 10 minutes. If it were a movie.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think, in the day of the graphic novel, they write for graphic novels. You can't have. It's very rare you get a one and done anymore.
Which we should bring back the one and done. And if fans like it, then, hey, see you in 2 years to work out a little 6-shot or something for you. I swear they should just have, like, polling. What story arcs did you like? What characters do you want to see that haven't interacted in forever? Blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah, it just seems like everything has to be a 6 or more issue arc because they're writing for the graphic novel. But I'm saying, and I say, okay, if a writer wants to do his story that way, fine. But if he wants to do an issue or 2, let him do that. Let her do that.
I know. I think Gail Simone was kind of on Twitter probably like last week talking about that actually. Shout out to her, by the way. Secret Six continues to keep getting a lot of praise and buzz, and I'm just not interested in the characters that are in Secret Six, but that's the reason why I'm not reading it.
Yeah, same here.
But I hear good buzz about it every single month, so.
Although if she wants to come on and try to convince us how good it is, hey.
Oh, Phil, you tried it.
I just throw it out there. All right.
Where you want to go next?
I'm curious on your thoughts on Justice League 43.
I want to save that to the end.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, finally, Phil has caught up on Green Lantern Lost Army, and I am dying to know if he loves it like I love it or not.
I liked it. As I started, the first issue, I wasn't sure if I liked the attitude Jon Stewart was taking, with the ends justifying the means, but once I got the current issue 3, I kind of understood it.
Yeah, they're in a stressful situation. Everybody's looking to him at this point. It's just kind of expected, and, after so many years of neglect, I'm just saying, sometimes that angry black man has to come out. I'm just saying, seriously. That's, how I feel like they're kind of trying to come at this. I kind of like the book. I know a lot of people don't actually like this, but, every issue they're picking up a new team member, and I like that formula.
Mm-hmm. No, I liked it. I'm a bigger Green Lantern fan than you, but, yeah, it's good.
How do you like Relic, though? Is he just like Lex Luthor, basically, at this point?
Well, he's a completely he's a new 52 creation, so I don't know. I think they're, like I told you the one week, I think they're trying to make him DC's Galactus. Because he was a survivor of the previous universe, and then then this one he's a giant. And
yeah, I don't know how I feel about the emotional reservoir depleting either, though. Really, are you sure? I don't think that's a thing.
Well, yeah, that was I think that was the first arc after Jeff Johns left the book, and Relic was basically trying to stop that every spectrum from
Yeah, I mean,
the Red Lanterns, the Green Lanterns.
I don't like when they talk about it. It's like, let's just have some cool ass kick butt galactic fights and stuff. Like, cause man, let's be real. The rings, like the mythology of the rings, are kind of like.
Okay.
I like what Jeff Johns added with the rainbow and all that stuff and the emotional spectrum, but like, ugh, okay, stop reminding me how lame it actually is.
I guess you refilled the reservoir. Cal Rayner.
Oh, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the Guy Gardner with the green and red ring, right?
The Christmas lantern, yeah.
He's been really bearable in these issues so far.
Yeah, he hasn't been that bad. I just wonder, what kind of life this title's, how far are they going to take this? How long?
I don't know. As long as Hal Jordan doesn't show up, I don't care. We can do this all day. How do you feel about this month's newest edition of Krona?
I don't know.
I definitely think this is the diversity angle. Like, hey, now we need a young one. Got him. That's what it smacked of. But I don't know. I'm liking how the character mix is shaping up. They could kind of lay off the heavy-handed diversity for diversity's sake, though. That feels disingenuous.
In what way?
It feels forced. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like some of these team members are as an organic part. Like, if I picture it in my head when I start naming, like, Green Lanterns.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess I never see diversity in a Green Lantern book as quite as forced as other books. Just because... Yeah, because they're all different alien races.
They got the chick, and now they got the young guy, they got the black guy. I'm just saying. But no, other than that, I mean, I have no problem with it, but, like, I definitely smell like, hey, psst, a young kid in there, too, for the mix. That's all. But the story continues to be great. The artwork is getting a little weird. Is it just me? I don't like the layouts.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could see that. Do you think, are they trying to be their own style? Maybe, like, more cinematic, maybe?
I don't know what it is, but it's like, it drives me absolutely insane. It's like, oh, we've done these splash pages forever. Now we gotta cram everything in. Little panel here, little panel there. Ooh, 3 panels at the bottom. Like, if I was reading this on a hard copy, like a regular little comic book, I'd be so mad because I couldn't zoom in. Be all up on my face. Like, I was reading this at like 300% or something crazy like that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't know if it's just a digital copy or whatever, but I didn't like the layout. Anyway, still a good story. Still good art for the most part. But I don't know. It feels like we changed artists or something. I don't think we did.
Well, no. I have all 3 issues sitting in front of me,
and it's probably.
Yeah, that's what it says on the cover. I'm looking inside. Yeah, no, same.
We might have had different pencilers or inkers, though. It's just something that just didn't resonate with me like the other 2 issues. I'll have to investigate it. But like I said, totally good story. This is 3.5. Not quite the 5.5 the first issue was for me. Still a good, solid outing.
So you said 3.5? I'll give it a 4.
Okay. So, what else did you get?
Let's see. Oh, you want to save that for last. Martian Manhunter, number 3.
I skipped it. Yeah, I mean, I read it. I glossed over the first 7 pages or whatever, and I just wasn't interested. So I think this is going off the pull list next month until I hear better things.
It's kind of confusing, would you say?
Convoluted, clusterfuck. Take your pick.
Because I mean, there's just a lot of, I don't know. It's like, what's going on here? A lot of aliens talking about a weapon, which I think they might be talking about John Jones.
Bye.
But that so you didn't read the whole issue, you said? Yeah. Well, that big, tall, creepy thing, whatever it is. I kind of saw this coming. That's what I thought where they were going. He tells that cop. He says, "I'm John Jones, the Martian Manhunter, and so are you."
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm thinking when he dispersed himself, I don't know if maybe just his body, maybe his mind, maybe both. I don't know. Or it's just he's gonna be in pieces and have to put himself back together.
Of course he does. Nothing's new, nothing's original, nothing's fresh. It's getting quite frustrating.
Yeah, I give it 2.5. I mean, it's there. Like I said, it's really confusing. It's like, I think one of my big problems with DC's books these days, with most of them, is
I know, it's like they're spinning their wheels.
It seems like it.
What are we waiting for?
It's like, I don't know. As I said, are they waiting for like the graphic novels? So we're not gonna get any action to issues 4, 5, 6. It's like, all right. I only have one other thing before we get to Justice League. Black Canary number 3.
We are on the same wavelength. I got that one too, and I definitely want to talk about that one.
All right. What did you think?
I think out of the 3, this is definitely the weaker of the issue. This is another exposition dump, and not quite as in a fun way as they did it last time on the tour bus with the confessions. But I did really like the fights versus their stage performance sequence. The art continues to be great. The story, when it's not in exposition mode, is pretty good. And I like the high energy. But enough with the exposition dumps. I don't care.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was the weakest of the 3 so far. But what did you think about I guess the updated origin of her powers?
I wasn't going to be happy with that, but I mean it makes sense.
I guess, but I don't know. I wish she was tied in more with the Justice League.
We did get a mention of Team 7.
Yeah. And what about her ex-husband? What do you think about him?
No bueno. I hope he never bring it up, and I hope he never shows up. But I feel like all the stuff that's like coming in these exposition dumps are gonna come back to haunt us, and sooner rather than later.
He did show up. He was in this issue.
It's like every time it's like Arrow. It's like they were all watching Arrow in the office, and we're like, everybody incorporate something from Arrow into the books. Damien, he gets a flashback and a villain.
What do you think? I mean, especially for Black Canary, do you think they were trying to incorporate Arrow stuff in the Black Canary, trying to get, viewers of the TV show in this?
I think they would be smart to do that. Because, like, quiet as it's kept, as a Laurel stan and a Katie Cassidy superfan, there are a lot of fans for Katie Cassidy, and there are tons of Black Canary fans that are very disappointed by Arrow and what they're providing. So much so that people are like, screw the Legends of Tomorrow. It should have been a Black Birds of Prey spinoff. And I kind of am on the same page with those people. So it would actually be smart, because she does actually have legions of fans that are disappointed by the TV show. So, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword at this point. Yeah,
I don't know. I just think people might be disappointed if they're looking for TV Black Canary in this point.
Unless Laurel hits the road soon. See her on Skype in the Arrow cave. That wouldn't be a bad idea if they actually did want to get rid of the character of Laurel. Stan.
I wasn't thinking permanent. I was gonna say, what about like a episode or 2 arc where spoiler alert, once they resurrect
really
Sarah,
I'm pretty sure people have seen the trailers for like Legends of Tomorrow, and she's in it, and she's literally jumping out of the Lazarus pit, and they literally just said with Constantine coming back, he's there to handle that.
Yeah, I don't know, just playing it safe, but yeah, once she's back, I think they should have maybe even in like a 2-part episode, her and Laurel have some kind of an adventure or something.
Felicity loves to steal everybody's thunder when it comes to siblings. Like, go away, Felicity.
Yeah.
Snatch your family.
Well, they said Classic Felicity's coming
from the
back.
comic books? Oh,
Well, no, from season 1 and 2, yeah,
not even season 2.
I guess
one.
it's basically their way of saying, yeah, they're like no season 3 Felicity.
No,
don't worry.
Awesome. Anyway, I don't know. I like this issue well enough, but they're gonna have to walk a very fine line of keeping it exciting and also like making us actually want to know. Like until we ask, don't tell us, I guess. And when you mention something, just don't make wait for a couple of issues. Just don't spring it on us like 2 pages later. That's all. I gave it a 3.5. I don't have a pick of the week this week, by the way.
I don't think I do either. I gave Black Canary a 3.
Alright. I did read Prez number 3, and it's actually better. Like, I read the other 2 issues, and it's better than what I thought it'd be, but it's just not for me, unfortunately. And whereas Gotham Academy is definitely not for the demo, the way that it's written makes me feel a little bit better about why I like it. Like, I'm not embarrassed to be seen reading it. I think I'd be embarrassed somebody. It's for really young kids. So yeah, that's the only thing. But it's really good artwork, really good story for the demo that they're targeting. I think it's the first time that I can actually say that. Like, it feels like they actually kind of do know the demo that they wanted to reach out to with this particular title. So. It's only a 6-shot, I'm pretty sure. So we're halfway through.
What would you?
I'd give
what would you give it?
3. This week was average for DC, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me brace myself so we can talk about the elephant in the room. Justice League number 43. The Dark Side Wars is just too much material. It's just too much.
It has to be cosmic and epic.
Is it really?
Well, I think when you're I don't know, you kind of have to, go big or go home when you're talking about Dark Side versus Anti-Monitor.
But I'm so over it. Like, he's not even my favorite villain. Like, I feel like Darkseid is played out. Like, we've been there, done that way too much.
Well, yeah, in the New 52, it just seems like all, with Justice League, all roads lead back to Darkseid.
Nah, I'm just not a fan. Like, I will say, like, it has to do with Smallville. That definitely left a really bad taste in my mouth how they did it. And, like, these comic books have done no better. Like, I prefer the original, like, Anti-Monitor. Like, they're trying to humanize them, and it's weird choice.
Well, you think that's because that's the whole plan, that them tying everything together, everything pre-crisis, crisis, everything together.
That don't need to be humanized.
That's
what's been driving me crazy, and I've been very reluctant to.
He was. Yeah, but it's like he was just like, originally he was just a dark, mirror version of the Monitor. Where's the Monitor
we're gonna
at?
Find out, just not in Justice League. I think that is coming somewhere else, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I can find out.
I don't know. I didn't like any of the character moments. The relationships are all screwed up. And the fact that they're trying to, they are placing Wonder Woman front and center, but it's like, why? She's boring as hell. Who the hell is this Wonder Woman? I literally don't know.
Maybe Jeff John just thinking maybe he'll tell the definitive New 52 Wonder Woman story. And the Mobius chair made Batman a douche.
Let's be real, Batman was already a douche.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you can understand why. Because I mean, when you're a non-powered guy working,
I'm just saying, we're just gonna. I'm just keeping it real. But I told you about that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it really jacked it up.
Man and a boo boo is what it felt like. He's like, I am the know-it-all. Fear me.
I know, and isn't it just? I don't know.
They're allies now. Go away. Unless they're getting naked and having sex, go away. I don't care. Yeah, that's my new slash ship. Sorry.
Wow.
And then give us that Connor. Give us that Superboy.
What? Oh,
Oh, sorry. Have to entertain myself somehow. I'm so disappointed with Justice League. Like, I know there are tons of people enjoying the Dark Side Wars. I'm just not one of them. It feels like Future's End, where it's an intriguing premise, but the execution has been very blasé for me.
Is this a 6 issues? Is that what the arc is?
It's probably 12, to be honest.
I don't know what.
Doesn't it feel like?
Oh, really?
I don't think this is gonna wrap up in 3 more issues, buddy.
Yeah,
I think this is a 12 shot all the way. I think that they're being self-indulgent, and this is all for them.
Whatever they have a plan for, they should have just halved it. Like, if it's 12 issues, they should have done it in 6. If it's 6, they should have done it in 3.
I'm just not interested. It's brutal. Like, I just want to get back to the Justice League that I know. Like, I don't know these people.
Yeah, I think if the pacing was better, the story would be a lot better. Like I'm saying, if we got to the point quicker.
I think this issue was the most I felt like they were the artists and the pencilers and the inkers and everybody like in the artwork was trying to be very cinematic, and that's fine. But I don't know, it was just something about it that rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know. I think we're just using way too many page spreads now.
Yeah, and once again, the last it seems like DC, man. The last page that they've ever
you better come
negative
back
Superman.
next month. I think they're trying to have like that throwback feel where they totally did that in a lot of the early Golden Age stuff. Fine, come back next week.
Yeah.
Situation.
Yeah, but when they did that, they usually wrapped the storyline up in 2 issues.
Yeah, definitely feels like it's going on way too long. And I feel like I don't know these characters. I want some insight instead of bickering, actual insight.
Yeah. I mean, how sad is that? We're on the 3rd issue, and you're like, it's going too long.
Nothing's really happened, honestly. It's just like, okay.
I know. It took, it took the first 2 issues for Batman to get in the chair, and this 3rd issue, they kind of start figuring out some, background on the villains and stuff.
Okay, but I've read tons of interviews with Jeff Johns, I guess, about this whole thing, and he keeps saying, "Oh, I want to devote attention to fleshing out Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor," but he literally didn't do that.
No, unless I don't know, watch like issue 5 or 6, or if it's 12 issue arc, watch it, or issue 7. We'll just get one whole issue devoted to that.
I feel like it probably is a 6-part, and it's just gonna feel like a 12-part.
Yeah, if he said that about devoting time to the Anti-Monitor and stuff, I just have a feeling we're gonna get an issue that's gonna be, one part is gonna be completely devoted to him, and it's just gonna be a huge, it's gonna be, all splash pages, all exposition dumps.
Yeah, they don't say. So it's probably 6. The 6 is their go-to, but I don't know, like I said, Future's End, they made a whole thing and spin-outs of it, and it led into Convergence, and, they go to Jeff Johns to do, like, the big event crossover stuff. So, like, I'm very skeptical of whether or not this is going to be a 6-parter or a 12-parter or longer. It's not worried.
Back in the day, I think they would have done a Darkseid War as like a big, huge event, and it would have spun off into everyone's bulk. This week we would have seen like Black Canary fight parademons or something.
That's what it feels like the Darkseid Wars they wanted to do, but then like Convergence happened. Like they just Convergence was really kind of thrown together, honestly, from all things that I've read in the interviews and reading between the lines. It's like, oh yeah, we want to do that, so yeah, where can we put this?
Well, wasn't Convergence the 2 months that it took them when they were moving from New York to LA?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's weird. I hope it gets better. I'm just not interested. I'm honestly not interested. I'll be back for the last issue, I guess, maybe. If it actually has any, like, impact on the rest of the universe or not. Like, I'm not sure with this loose continuity if anything even matters anymore. Like, because we have another Justice League team that is totally not these guys. But I like them better.
Oh, yeah. It's like it is these guys, but it's not these guys.
I honestly don't know where that falls at all.
So what did you give this one?
It's a generous 3.
That's what I gave it.
I don't know, man. I hope it picks up next issue. If I hear good things about the next issue, I'll try to stick it out. But I swear to goodness, if it's more than a 6-shot, I'm done. How much was this book anyway? Was it a $4 book?
It was $3.99.
I thought so.
Yes.
You know what I'm mad about? Honestly, Lost Army should be a $4 book, and this should be a $2 book.
$2, I wish.
Should be on sale, discounted.
Yeah, I'm looking through my pile. The only things that were $4 were this and Robin, Son of Batman.
Interesting.
Yep.
I guess
everything else was $2.99.
Wonder Woman 43 and Superman Wonder Woman number 20 came out, but I wasn't interested at all. And I thought
I didn't read them, so
it's part of the Truth arc still, right?
I don't know. I'm not reading it. I think so.
They wanted to do that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though with the Truth arc. I mean, seriously, because every Superman book is telling its own story.
I felt like at first they started everything with leading to the truth, and then somewhere down the line they were like, "Oh, screw it, nobody cares."
I don't know. I don't know if that was the original plan, but just from what I've read and what I've heard, Action Comics is, the whole thing's taking place in Metropolis. The whole Batman, Superman in Gotham, and I guess
Superman Wonder Woman issue is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it did. It's in the context of the Truth, but isn't Superman Wonder Woman taking place in Smallville? That's what I heard. I haven't read it, but that's what I heard. Yeah, so it's like supposed to be happening concurrently, but every book's like in a different city.
Why I'm all confused, probably. Okay. I mean, I stopped reading it because I just don't like the way they're doing Wonder Woman at this point in any of her books. So at this point, I want a Wonder Woman Batman team up when Bruce gets back. Screw Superman.
Yeah, that's funny. I was thinking about that today. And I mean, they played with this years ago too. It's like if she has to be in a relationship with one of these guys, I think she'd be better with Bruce Wayne than Clark Kent.
Like they can commiserate or whatever about their godlike abilities, but at the end of the day, Diana is a lot more pragmatic and she's not as idealistic. And like I remember when they announced it, and I'm like, nah, give it Clark and Lois. Don't do this.
Exactly. Well, they're kind of doing that with that new Superman book.
Yeah, true. Which I'm happy about.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking that up. I want to see where they go with that.
So, I guess that's all we have, right?
Yeah. If that's all you have, everything I read.
Okay, let me just reiterate. It's a
yeah.
I have no pick of the week. I am so bummed out.
Yeah, no pick of the week here either. Oh, I can't. Lost Army lost you.
But
yeah, but last 2 months that's been your pick of the week.
It was bound to happen. I was just hoping that it would be later rather than sooner. I'm so interested.
Yeah, it's a Green Lantern. It's a Green Lantern book. It eventually
the minute Hal Jordan shows up. Bye. Y'all don't come back here.
Oh, jeez.
I wanted to remind everybody that August 25th, Vixen! Get the CW Seed app or watch it in your browser. And we're doing a ladies' night for Vixen, so I'm really happy. And I stole Crystal from you. Sorry, she's my gossip reporter, so I don't have to watch it.
You heard it here, folks. Ladies' night for Vixen. Drinks for half price.
Yay! I can throw him in Superman's face now. They've got to get it together with him. I mean, I'm so bummed out about the direction of Superman.
Well, it's like even if they're going to go in this direction, pick a direction and go with it. He isn't written consistently over any of his books. I mean, I understand they're trying to get the maximum amount of people in, but
do you think
enough with this loosey-goosey stuff, DC.
Let's just... I think that they should stop trying to showcase, writers and artists, thinking that's what's going to bring people to the title. I think that a good, consistent story arcs and praise is what draws readers in. I
think certain writers and artists have, a built-in fan following, but, I mean, it doesn't...
Secret Six is all that I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Overall, though, what's going to bring people in is a good story, good writing, good art, And I mean, like with the whole Superman thing, you might be, with this whole loosey-goosey thing, someone might pick up, Superman, Wonder Woman, and not like the Superman how he's written there, and not pick up any of his other books, and they might like one of his other books.
I don't know. I just hope DC gets together. I mean, I really want the Trinity back to its former glory, and I feel like maybe if we had a Trinity book, that might help, where they could just focus on those three. They're the ones that are really, like, think about it. We got Casual Friday, Superman. We got freaking Wonder Woman going up against freaking Deathstroke. Like, who thought that was a good idea? And Batman's got amnesia, or whatever it is.
Yeah, and do they have any group editors over there anymore? Like, Batman. Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, we need a Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman group editors at least, and anything in any of their books has to go through those people.
I agree. I'm gonna tweet somebody and see if they hear about that. Still lots of good stuff coming up. Next week looks really good.
Tell them we volunteer. I haven't looked. What's next week? Is it trying to think? Is it a Grayson week?
I was really excited, and I'm probably wrong. Probably the week after. Hold on, I'll tell you. It's Aquaman week. That's why Justice League 3001, Flash 43, Cyborg 2. Oh yeah, I was right to be excited. Got Superman 43, Batgirl 43, Batman 66, 26 with Poison Ivy, and Grayson 11. Yep, it is a Grayson. Oh man, I'm gonna be so busy.
Huh.
No, we got We Are Robin, and then I am actually getting the Harley Quinn Road Trip Special #1. It's Catwoman and Poison Ivy with her. It looks pretty BA enough.
Can't remember if that's on my pull list or not. I might have to pick that up.
Yeah, next week's gonna be a full week.
Well, yeah, I think isn't that usually our favorite week? Is that last week of the month?
We wait all month to be happy. A Teen Titans is in there too. So yeah, you're gonna be a busy guy too. So yeah.
Yeah. I want to see what they do with that Titans hunt. I think that's. I think I saw that's 12 issues.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure it said 12. Yeah, I think they're correcting their mistake of not having that team be the original team in New 52. I think that's what they're doing. All right, is that it? All right, everyone. Please get a hold of us. Tell us your thoughts. Are we dead on? Are we crazy? You can go to Facebook and like the World's Finest Podcast page. Give us a like. Share your thoughts. You can email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I'm at nightwingpdp. And you can listen to the numerous podcasts myself and Miss Lilith are on just go to southgatemediagroup.com. And where can they find you, ma'am?
If you are on Tumblr, it's lilithhellfire.tumblr.com. And you can check out my blog, but I've been lazy, littlepopculturevulture.blogspot.com. Also, Channel 52 for all your DC comic books related news.
Alright. That's it. Alright. Alright, everyone. Remember, come back next week. It's gonna get better.